Let's talk about deals. Forget your pizza specials. This is a deal that needs its own pipeline. In June 2025, Russian President Vladimir Putin and the Republic of the Congo signed the biggest agreement ever between their nations. This isn't just paperwork, it's a game changer, a mega project to build a massive pipeline across Congo. While most of us struggle to get a pothole fixed, these two countries are building a steel artery stretching hundreds of kilometers. The announcement was the grand finale of a diplomatic dance that began in 2024. When Putin gave the green light, it sent a clear message. Russia is serious about Africa, and Congo is betting on its future. This isn't just about moving oil, it's about shifting power and redrawing the energy map of Central Africa. The scale is monumental, connecting Congo's economic heart to its political capital. It's a statement of intent, a symbol of a new era. The numbers, logistics, and ambition are staggering. For Congo, it's a promise of change. For Russia, a strategic win. For the world, a sign of shifting alliances. International relations aren't just forged in meeting rooms. They're built on the ground, in steel and oil. The June 2025 announcement capped months of negotiation and approvals. It's the starting pistol for a race to build something that will last for generations. As we dive into the details, remember, this isn't just construction, it's two nations betting on each other, and on a new future for Central Africa. This is more than a pipeline. It's a bold leap into a different tomorrow. Let's see what's really at stake. So, what's the deal? At its core, a massive petroleum pipeline. Officially, it's the Pointe Noire Lutet Maluku Trechaux pipeline, carrying fuel from the coast to the capital region. Right now, moving fuel inland is slow and costly. This pipeline promises a direct, efficient supply line. The agreement began in Moscow in September 2024, then passed Congo's parliament in April 2025, Russia's Duma, and finally got Putin's signature in June. This was no rush job. Every step was scrutinized and approved. The project is a joint venture Russian expertise from Zakneftegastroy Promete LLC, Congolese partnership via SNPC. Construction is set for 3 years, aiming for completion by 2028. The business model? Boot, build, own, operate, transfer. Russia builds, owns, and operates the pipeline for 25 years, recouping investment and profit. After that, Congo gets full ownership, without paying everything up front. It's a long-term investment, not just a quick win. Both sides stand to benefit. Russia gets business and influence, Congo gets infrastructure and future control. This is how you build a nation's backbone and a new partnership. The pipeline is more than steel, it's a strategic bridge. Let's look at what it means for Congo. For Congo, this pipeline is a game changer. For Congo, this pipeline is a game changer. For Congo, this pipeline is a game changer. First, energy security, a stable, reliable fuel supply to the capital, no matter what's happening globally. No more relying on slow, expensive truck convoys. This is a secure, sanctions-resistant channel. It's about taking control of their energy destiny. The economic benefits are huge, thousands of jobs during construction, and long-term skilled work for decades. Cheaper fuel transport could mean lower prices for everyone and a boost for businesses. It's a symbol of national pride, Congo stepping up as a regional energy hub. The pipeline elevates Congo's status, showing ambition and modernity. It's a smart fix for a costly logistics problem, freeing up money for schools, hospitals, and more. By slashing transport costs, the government can invest in other priorities. This isn't just about oil, it's about jobs, independence, and a stronger future. Congo is betting on itself and on a new era of prosperity. The pipeline is a literal and figurative lifeline. It's a bold move, and the world is watching. For Congo, the dream is becoming reality. Now what's in it for Russia? Why is Russia so interested? It's a strategic masterstroke. First, business Russia exports its engineering expertise, machinery, and labor, landing a huge contract for Zakneftegastroy Promete. In a world of fierce competition, this is a commercial win and a showcase of Russian industrial power. Second, sanctions Russia needs new markets and partners. This pipeline is a sanctions-resistant ecosystem built and run by Russians. It's a way to operate outside Western influence, gaining economic and political breathing room. Third, geopolitics. Africa is a battleground for influence. By building critical infrastructure, Russia becomes indispensable to Congo. This isn't a one-off. It's the foundation of a long-term alliance and a foothold in Central Africa. Russia gains diplomatic leverage, access to resources, and a friendly port in the region. It's soft power in action, building influence through investment, not force. This fits Russia's broader pivot to Africa. Military, economic, and energy ties are deepening. The pipeline is the crown jewel of Russia's Central Africa strategy. It signals to other African nations, Russia delivers on big promises. For Moscow, this is about more than oil, it's about shaping the future of a continent. But who really owns what? Ownership is key. The pipeline will be run by a joint venture, 90% Russian, 10% Congolese. Zakneftegazstroy Prometai brings the money and expertise, holding the majority. SNPC's 10% ensures Congo has a seat at the table, a share of profits, and oversight. This structure lets Congo benefit from Russian investment without losing control. The boot model means Russia builds, owns, and operates for 25 years, then hands it over. During those years, the joint venture manages operations and collects revenue. After 25 years, Congo gets 100% ownership, free of charge. It's a patient, strategic approach. Foreign investment becomes a national asset. This model is used worldwide to help developing nations gain vital infrastructure without massive debt. For Congo, it's a long-term win. For Russia, it's a profitable, influential partnership. The deal is designed for balance. Investment now, national treasure later, but this partnership goes deeper than just business. This pipeline is just the headline act in a growing Russia-Congo alliance. Their partnership is expanding beyond oil, think hydropower, nuclear energy, and even a potential joint oil refinery. In July 2024, they signed deals on hydropower and peaceful nuclear cooperation, a sign of deep trust. Nuclear energy is complex. Partnering on it means a long-term strategic relationship. In October 2024, they began talks on building a domestic oil refinery, aiming for self-sufficiency and regional exports. A Russian-built pipeline and refinery would create a fully integrated energy system. These projects weave together a comprehensive alliance: energy, technology, and development. For Congo, it's access to capital and expertise. For Russia, a reliable ally and expanded influence. This is more than a business deal, it's a strategic bromance. The partnership is about building a foundation for the future, not just a single project. Congo gets a development partner, Russia gets a strategic foothold. Together they're reshaping the region's energy landscape, but the impact could be even bigger. This project's impact goes far beyond Congo and Russia. The pipeline could turn Congo into a regional energy hub, supplying neighbors like the Central African Republic and DRC. It sets a new precedent for financing African infrastructure. BOOT, backed by a global power, could become a model for others. It shows African nations there are alternatives to Western or Chinese funding. This could spark a wave of new projects and partnerships across the continent. The Russia-Congo alliance signals a shift in Africa's traditional spheres of influence. African countries are diversifying partners: Russia, China, Turkey, India, creating a more multipolar world. The pipeline's success could inspire others to pursue similar deals, changing Africa's diplomatic landscape. But there are challenges. Environmental impact, transparency, and governance will be closely watched. The use of Dubai International Arbitration Center for Disputes shows a move toward neutral oversight. The project's long-term success depends on stable management and integration into the broader economy. Its outcome will be a case study for African development. This pipeline could redefine how Africa thinks about energy, infrastructure, and global partnerships. But first, let's clear up a common confusion. Quick geography check. There are two Congos. This deal is with the Republic of the Congo, or Congo-Brazzaville, the smaller country to the west. Its capital, Brazzaville, sits right across the river from Kinshasa, capital of the much larger Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC. The two are neighbors, but very different separate governments, histories, and priorities. The mega oil deal is happening in Congo-Brazzaville, not the DRC. The DRC is focused on other issues, like peace talks in its east. Congo-Brazzaville has been more stable and is actively pursuing big infrastructure deals. Don't confuse the two, like mixing up Canada and the US. This distinction is crucial for understanding the story. The Republic of the Congo is making a strategic bet on its future with Russia. It's a nation of 6 million, aiming to secure its energy future and regional influence. Keeping the two Congos straight helps us appreciate the real significance of this deal. Now what's next? With the ink dry, what's next? Construction begins. Russian engineers and machinery will arrive in Pointe Noire, and the first pipes will be laid. The 3-year timeline is ambitious. Progress will be closely watched. Congolese citizens expect jobs and real change, not just promises. Beyond the site, the world will watch the evolving Russia-Congo relationship. Will the refinery and energy projects move forward? This pipeline could be just the start. Success could inspire other African nations to pursue similar partnerships. The boot model will be tested. Can it deliver on time, on budget, and with real benefits? Any setbacks will be noted as cautionary tales. The outcome will shape infrastructure policy across Africa. For Congo, it's about building a better future in steel. For Africa, it's a new model of partnership. For the world, it's a front-row seat to shifting global alliances, and a symbol of change in the heart of Africa.